Hi all, it's Piotr. Today a movie about my latest omnibus. That will be Spider-Man Ben Reilly Vol 2. This is how it all looks for omnibuses that give us the whole Clone Saga. So let's go inside of this omnibus. Let's take a look on the dust jacket. I love Blood Brothers and I love this one issue. It's phenomenal. Just like the Revelation story. Here is what it contains. Now let's see what we have under the desk jacket. This is cover to Spider-Man 75, the final of Revelations. This is how it looks in full. I love it. So let's go inside to see what is so interesting about the final of the Clone Saga. As you probably know from my previous movies, I really love all the concept of the Clone Saga, especially when the Ben Reilly was Spider-Man. Blood Brothers, I read it in single issues. It was, for me, very interesting. We have Gauntlet. We have Stuart Trainer. And one person that finds out that Ben is under the Spider-Man costume. And slowly all is going down in Ben Reilly life. We will have the Hobgoblin. Peter have problems with his powers. We have here even a great story that revolves around Ben and Kane, how they at long last have a trust with each other. Kane explains why he hates Ben, and slowly they go. The fight stops. Hobgoblin is captured. And that you can see Peter has problems with his powers. Kane and Ben. It took them some time, but after all those years, redemption comes. It's interesting to see how Ben fights with crimes, but in the same time he saves someone that promises if he needs any help they will come. So it's honor. Peter fighting for his life. Hospital bed. We have Ben meeting Avengers after they coming back from Harris Reborn World. We have connection with Onslaught. This is Hero's Farewell. And this is where it all starts to fall. Amazing Spider-Man 417. Everything you know about Traveler's career. Everything you know is wrong. We know at long last who was Traveler, for whose career is working. And then Revelations starts with Spectacular Spider-Man. So it all revolves about Norman Osborn coming back. It's turned out that he was the person behind all the cloning. May Parker Jr. comes to this world, and we still don't know if she is in Paris, was in Paris, because after one more day we know that the sacrifice of their marriage was out and she ceased to exist. But until this point, at least we all was thinking that maybe May Parker was in Paris. Good thing that this revelation in Omnibus is like in the soft covers with stories here that were not in normal comics. It shows what exactly was happening with Ben and how he came to Peter in the last confrontation with Green Goblin. And here are the epilogues that shows that now it will be Norman Osborn against Peter Parker, not Green Goblin. He kills the workers. Good epilogue at the end, as it all started, as you remember here, or before this, with Chameleon was sent and to destroy Peter's life. So we can say that it's the full circle to see him back. And here is something for everyone to read. Osborn Journal. It shows exactly how it all went this way. How he was implied by his glider, how he came back to life, how he all prepared everything, went to Europe. He orchestrated plans using the Screer with Shackle. So in this one issue we have all points ready for his attack. The Night of the Goblins in Revelation. Here we have some additional stuff, and about Carrion. If you think that at the end there will be any bonus stuff, well, you won't find it. We have 101 ways to end the Clone Saga. It's fun, I can say that, but for me, the main story, if we read Revelations, it's very, very interesting. For me, poor May Jr. So we don't have a lot of bonus stuff on a couple of pages, but in between the Revelations, there are additional stuff like that. So for me, okay. I would say that this is very interesting omnibus. I love this story, so I would buy it one way or another to have the full 4 omnibuses. And as you can see, there is one trade paperback that I would recommend to buy to read the definitive final of Clone Saga, the Gathering of 5 final chapter. As here we have as here Norman prepared to attack Peter, not as Green Goblin but as himself, and here is the fruit of that. the DNA bomb, the coming back of Aunt May. I was always suspecting that maybe he will bring back the May Parker Jr., but Norman, it turns out that he faked the death of May, Aunt May, and she comes back here. So, for me, if you are interested, there are 4 omnibuses that give us the full story, full power of plans of Norman Osborn, Shackle, and this one additional to have the full view what exactly happened with May. So that is all from my side. I hope you will read and have this omnibus. It's wonderful for me.